Mic check, 1, 2. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 140.
That's where we at.
I think so.
We'll get corrected one way or the other.
Yeah, Keisha not here to make a mistake on the numbers, so we good. Keisha's on vacation. We allow that sometimes. She's out there traveling the world with the biddies. Why are you laughing, bro? To my left, to my right, the one and only Mr. Ferrari, Mr. Salsa Poppy, aka Chris.
Good day.
Chris from East End.
Good day. Good day.
In Red Bay, local boy.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about you. Someone they got like a suspended sentence for taking lobster during. It's not lobsters.
They got it suspended.
I think they got it suspended.
Yeah, for 2 years.
For 2 years, yeah. He got a 4-month sentence, I think.
To jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Taking it out of season.
Good. Should have probably been longer.
I thought about you and your poaching days. The story you told in the pod.
Never. I had one incident which I was vindicated from.
Yeah. Nah, that was a good story in the pod, man. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Grzong, Mr. Red Bay himself.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
It's a bit of a rough time right now, but you have family things happen, but that's the way life goes and such. You just try to be there for the family and try to move forward and such. So that's what we can do. I know not the note you wanted started on, but
but it's real. It's real life.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. My cousin was one of the people that passed away a couple weeks, I guess 2 weekends ago, that we had those 2 fatalities on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a bit hard on the family and such. We grew up together. I mean, a bit older than him, but knew him from the time his mother was pregnant with him, and yeah, he was a good youth. Humble soul, kind, always smiling, caring.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
But but the best you can do is be there for the family and move forward. It's just, what else can you do?
Yeah. Very unfortunate.
Yeah,
very unfortunate. Definitely want to send out condolences and thoughts and prayers to you and the family and everybody out there that's been affected very recently over these road fatalities that's been happening.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's been a tough time for the pod. D-Bert's had some family as well that passed away. He's had to travel for. Yeah, it's one of those times. But
So when you see us not recording, don't be like, yo, where the episode is.
Still a real life out here.
Life is life in, yeah. To my right, the one and only. It's been a minute since you haven't been to our new studio. You're an old head.
Wait,
Yeah.
The last time you recorded was
A long time. It's probably like 3 years ago.
Pre-TV, yeah.
So it was definitely in
the Moldy studio with
Yeah.
the bad drapes. Remember we had that footage?
when we got kicked out.
Yes.
No,
Probably not.
No, not that one.
Well, no, I mean we got kicked out of both.
No, the landlord got kicked out of that one. Our rent was paid up.
Yeah.
No, it's been a minute.
Yeah. Miss Samantha Powell, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast, I should say.
Thank you. Just making a little debut. It's been a minute. I haven't came and seen you guys.
Very vocal Sam.
I guess.
Sam, you tricked me.
How was that?
I thought you were doing like the political run last election.
You
you
and
were
everyone
supposed to run?
else?
For like a year before, Sam was doing just keeping the community involved. Up to date with things that were taking
WhatsApp
place.
posts or
She was doing the posts, the LinkedIn and Facebook. Yo, this is a good camp for your kids to go to.
Oh, I still do that though.
I know, but I thought it was the playbook. I thought it was.
I'm being a
yes,
good
it is.
citizen of
Victor-
the Cayman Islands,
Victor,
encouraging other people.
Isn't that just your nefarious mind trying to find a play on things instead of just she's a good citizen of the country?
Nah, she was about one pizza order for the kids away from. Oh, she's definitely running because they do that too, right?
Shout out to our boy from the Brat.
Yeah, man, who needs pizzas?
Nah,
Yeah.
him and everyone else. I mean, I don't know if you remember me posting up like something around election time because so much people kept asking me about it. So I ended up posting something on my IG saying I am not running for Breakers Council because I kept getting so much people asking me about it. So I was like, please stop asking. I'm not running.
Wait, Breakers. Oh, you would have been going up against John.
Yep.
That force. Yeah, that force you've been going up against, you've been boxing against.
Just not the
Thanos.
right time. And who knows, check me in 4 years. But honestly, I just had a lot going on. I've been working on a lot personally. That's why probably you haven't seen me on the pod either. I mean, since I haven't been to the pod, I was
But
doing
that too, yeah.
I was doing my bachelor's plus leadership Cayman, so I graduated both within 2 weeks. So, I was busy with that, being on the PTA at my son's school. So it's just been very busy on a personal side. Obviously, have a little business thing going on, family businesses. So
17 jobs.
it's not that I'm just sitting back, like, chilling.
Speaking of the
and
family,
then every Saturday I'd see you because I was coaching T-ball.
Yes.
You'd have one child in this one T-ball, and then you was going home to change to go to football.
Yep, I'm definitely in my sports mom era. So shout out to all the parents that keep up with all the activities, baseball and football.
Speaking of baseball, I just became a fan recently. So, I've been watching all my baseball. Because, the thing is, right, when basketball and football ends, you have that, like, lull period for a few months.
Nothing going on. Oh, in Ferrari.
We're not talking.
Nah, so you need to find something.
I hear your boy Lewis say you know, heard what he said in the weekend?
Yeah, I felt bad for it.
Yeah, man said he's useless.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's like nothing going on besides baseball, really. So I was like, you know what? Let me actually try to get into this for once and see if I can, like, actually enjoy this and make these months where there's no basketball, no football, enjoyable. And I would like to see, like, more kids excel at baseball as well.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my kids do football through the government program, and obviously baseball is through the YMCA. So a lot more of the kids that go to baseball do come from the private schools. And you do see the difference in terms of the sports. I can definitely attest. I don't know about Victor, but I can tell you at every baseball game that I went to, there was always 1 or 2 parents at every baseball game. Without a doubt.
Is that good or bad?
That's a very good thing.
Okay. I don't know. I know Victor's a coach over. He's a team manager.
No, but it was like, it shows you that they show up for their kids no matter what. And even that, it showed them that they're fully committed. So a lot of the kids, if they started the season, they finished it out. I mean, my son, big up to my son's team. They lost literally only 1 game, and they ended the season winning. So they came through. But I mean, I'm a very competitive. He's 10.
Okay.
I'm a very competitive person as well. So I'm like, listen, we're not signing up for anything, and you're going to be half the thing. Okay. So if you're going to wake me up on a Saturday to roll out, you better be putting all your effort in.
I tell you what, baseball is a good career to have. The longevity and the money is unmatched.
Guaranteed contracts.
And honestly, the national teams have been doing very well. Yeah. Recently, they went off, and you would have saw in the Compass did a couple of articles. They went off and did a competition. My nephew was on a under-14 national team and pitched and did very well. So again, they got silver for their. So yeah, I like to diversify my kids. I don't like to necessarily stick them in one thing. I want them to figure out what they like, but I equally let them know that once they sign up for something, they have to fully commit. When the season is over, if now next season they don't want to do it, we'll have that discussion.
But isn't that heartbreaking when your kid doesn't want to do it?
No, because I think at some point you literally have to, I think at a certain age, you have to focus on one sport to be fully invested and good at it. You can't be too good at everything. And when it gets down to schoolwork, sports, no.
What, we can't?
You think Jordan Crooks just became good at swimming because he just did swimming and running and anything else? He had to fully commit to swimming to be the best.
Facts.
So, I mean, any sport you do, at some point, even if you like something else as a passion, you're going to have to say, listen, I have to choose one.
I'm just salty because my son didn't like it. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't like baseball. Oh, so you had to quit?
He didn't quit, but he had one of them days. He was like, yo, I think I'm done. And I'm like, yo, you're 6. What are you talking about?
You saw your dreams of multi-million-dollar contracts go out the window?
Yeah, $300 million 10-year contracts. But nah, yeah, he had a realization. He was like, yo, I'm done. I'm not feeling this. I don't think it was enough going for him. It's too slow paced. At that age. It's that ADD thing, maybe, I don't know. But you know what? He was over it, and he had to talk with the coach. And you want to step in as a parent, like, yo, nah, you gotta finish this. You started it. We halfway through the season, and I had to really step back. And then he figured it out on his own. He was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to my coach. He's 6, right?
So
Talk-
at
talk to
6
the
they're
coach.
doing T-ball, right?
Yeah, like 5,
Okay.
6 is T-ball.
Okay.
He talked to the coach, and they worked on a plan. He was like, I'm gonna finish the season, and this will be my last season. I was so proud of him. But I mean, he whatever, but like, damn, bro.
Kyle will go and say, you know, if he could make it to where they actually do the pitch, he could be like a catcher. So that's like probably the most. But besides pitcher and catcher, like those are the two like ones that have the most action. So maybe he could.
So what for me is I'm realizing he's probably just not athletic. He's just not. He,
But not only
he wants
that,
to do
it's-
arts and like the fun, like that kind of stuff.
He's a creative.
He's a
Yo,
for sure.
Victor hates creatives, bro.
I do not hate
Victor
creative.
legit
I'm a
has a
creative. What are you
great.
talking about? I'm not. Yeah.
But then let's keep it real too. Like not every child will be like team sports. You might have someone that would
Yeah, he's
prefer
indi-
cycling or
individualistic.
individual sport.
It's
so,
all me and my bias. I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bro, we supposed to be doing this together.
What you say? He not swimming now?
He wants him now, so we're doing something now. Yeah.
See the bear and him coming out now.
Hey, just
so
cool, just cool.
He'll
He's
be
a-
diving for
he's a
conch and
toner.
lobster next.
Just
Relax.
thank you. He a toner. Yeah. Give you some
That's a
respect.
bear in him.
So yeah, kids. Yeah, what a journey, bro. Kids are a journey for real.
And listen, we full into summer, so you know how our journey going.
Someone told me that they had like 4 or 5 kids at home, and I was like, the first thing I thought about was like, damn,
Doing
what is your grocery bill like?
Like for summer? Just
Yeah,
for-
like it was like a family of 5. I was like, damn, and they were all like under 19. I was like, your house is I know your house is in my house.
I know you got some dishes and garbage throw out.
Yeah.
They better be having some disposables and yeah.
Fit on
One
there.
thing COVID taught me is what I can afford. And I
I tell
cannot
you what.
afford any more than 2.
No.
I can't imagine. like, trying
Mentally,
to do a
physically,
Yeah.
And then, like,
socially.
family vacation. That could be expensive as heck.
Yeah, traveling cheap, man.
Well, it's not air travel. Then you got to pay for like every time you go eat out, you're paying for 4.
Mm-hmm. A little ungrateful. Kids just want chicken tenders. Yeah.
Yep.
Take us to some nice restaurants, you know what I mean? So
But I guess not everybody think like us, strategic about these things when having kids. That's how it go too.
you
So,
just think about the act.
some of them don't even think about
Oh, the
that. They just
podcast
do it.
changed, right? We on TV now. We can't really be. Chris, go ahead. Tell us about the act. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've survived the race this long.
Chris the cool uncle.
Can give
That's
him-
all. I'm Uncle Chris.
Can give them back.
All my friends' kids, Uncle Chris.
Listen, those roles are important too.
Yeah. So what's been going on? I know you have like 17 businesses. What? It's true.
Seriously.
You just let me make a comment you made about the boat behind you. But yeah, I know you're in the water sports business.
Yeah, my partner has a water sports business. Honestly, just it's great to see a lot more Caymanians getting involved. I was having a discussion the other day with someone because I was telling him that my nephew, we actually have him on this summer as a summer intern. So then after that, I had someone else reach out asking, if there was another company that was potentially looking for someone to come. And I said, after I thought, I was like, it sounds weird to say and a little difficult, but I was like, one thing I have to big up the Westfields for, especially in the water sports industry, as a Caymanian.
They run the water sports industry. Yeah.
They definitely have it's their son, their cousin, their brother. Like they just end up coming into the business naturally. So it's not like a lot of them wouldn't necessarily want to teach other people, but it's like they already inherit someone within their family that already has the skill or wants to do it. So then they just end up coming up through the ropes and coming to learn how to be a mate, to eventually being a boat captain. And a lot of the water sports industry, people, when you come to the yacht club, if you see that, majority of them are family and the people working with them are their family.
Yeah.
So for me, like it was great that my nephew wanted to come and do it. And it's even more weird is because he's very quiet and reserved. But I found that people like that seem to thrive in the tourism and hospitality industry. So I don't know if it's because they're with strangers that don't know them, that may
Fair.
not judge them,
Perhaps.
and they just feel like they can be completely themselves.
Oh, so he big and bold talk to them?
So like he will be very quiet around family, but then he can go out there and like do his thing and come home with a big tip. And it's like it's great to see that outlet allowing him to
Paying bills now?
be
to
himself,
flourish,
Yeah.
To flourish, yeah, for sure. How old is it?
He's 14.
Yeah.
So like one of the things I said to him was, I was like, I would like for you to have a goal for yourself other than obviously making a little money. I was like, what is one goal that you have for yourself. So I was
here,
like,
here come Auntie Sam.
this is Auntie Sam being practical and
Man,
realistic
14
as well.
bless,
Summer bless 14.
No. So I was like, listen, before the summer is done,
Talking to me about
let's
life
see
goals
if
at
you can like
14.
make sure you knew.
PS5, new iPhone.
Listen, I'm
Vacation
the
money for the
auntie that's
trip.
gonna let him know
What's
what
up,
the real
what's up with all
world is
these
about.
responsibilities?
So what I told him to was like, listen, the one goal that's gonna be is that you have to learn how to catch a stingray before your month is up.
That's
have to learn.
That's the thing.
That's the goal. I was like, listen,
Well, you have to learn how to hold them.
it's a much
You just
harder
can't
than you think.
you just can't roll up on them.
Say what?
It's much harder than you think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
you have
You
to,
actually
like,
have to dive down
you have to
and
go
you have
up
to know how
and
to
get
handle.
them up, and then you have to like keep the what do you call them? The little gill thingies under like in the water so they can breathe, so they don't freak out.
Yeah, don't lift them up. Man.
If you can only lift them up but so much, and then you have to like have to be with them.
That's a good goal.
So like I said to him, I said, listen, like this is gonna be our goal because I want you to challenge yourself as well. I don't want you to just go out there and say, oh, I just want to learn how to tie up a boat on the moor, or, throw out an anchor. I'm like, this is actually that's very important going to Stingray City.
Oh, for sure.
And within a week, he challenged himself and he sent me pictures and he's like, Auntie, I caught my first stingray
Stunting on
today.
you, yeah.
And he was like, and I was like, you know what? That's so awesome. But I'm glad that he took, the initiative and actually took on what I said to him and didn't kind of brush it off like, Auntie, I don't want to listen to you.
I mean, I would listen to you too if I was 14 and the way your presence. I mean,
listen,
like,
I don't know what his perception is of me, but I'm just saying, like, I just want him to challenge to, see that if he wants to eventually go and buy a boat and go and do his thing, he can. Like, it's not out of his sight and out of his mind.
For sure.
So I'm just saying, listen, if you know how to catch a stingray and you continue doing this, like, maybe when you turn 18, if you decide you want to go get your boat captain license, you want to come and do your thing, listen,
you know what's funny? People, you saw the video going around with Stingray City out in the Caribbean island?
Yes.
Oh.
Where was that?
Antigua.
Like, people don't think that, they think that we are the only ones at Stingray City.
We're not the only one, but we are the best one. I have went to 2 other ones. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
and they don't have nothing on our Stingray City.
Yeah.
I've like legit
but it's
made
funny,
it an effort to go.
It's funny to see Cayman just get upset about it. It's like, but that's why you need to really protect your competitive advantage. And
girls say we want all the smoke.
Listen, they don't have nothing on our Stingray City. And I always say too, if you want to know a man's a real man, take him to Stingray City.
Okay.
Because listen, people don't realize how big them stingrays is.
Oh, nah, they big.
Till they go, then when some of them man see him.
Oh, they start screaming?
Yeah, and be like, yeah.
Oh, that's what the video was. The video was the American tourists are all in there with the water, and then the Caribbean was like, nah, they're going no Stingray City. Nah, they're going off the boat.
I heard what happened to Steve.
Yeah, they know what happened to Steve.
But it go back to what you say. I just want to put it out there, like. A lot of people underrate how valuable Stingray City is in Cayman.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
We really need to do more to protect that as an asset.
Them joints feel like
like putting up a quota.
Like
I'm gonna ask you about the quota.
Like I went to Belize last year, and they actually had like one of their most popular reefs like protected in terms of like for you to get in there. You have to like give them a ticket and sign off, and they only allow a certain amount of boats
per time.
And you're not allowed to anchor down. You have to moor because they're protecting their reef. Mm-hmm. And so once they get to a certain quota or boats in there,
that's a wrap.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why as Caymanians are we afraid to like do things like this to protect our own? Why are we afraid to tell people like, listen, you can't come in and out. You can't have this amount of people. You can't anchor. Like, what are we afraid of? I just don't understand why we always feel like we need to ask permission.
Colonialism.
Well, we doing a little bit of that now. This government seems like they're not romping around. They dropping the anvil on enough things now. Fisherman.
Yeah, I want to talk about that real quick. But also, you mentioned the Stingray City. We'll talk about other Caribbean islands doing that. I was going to ask you, as an operator, do you feel like we should probably move towards putting in some type of quotas and stuff for Stingray City?
I do, because I think at some point, too, you don't want to overpopulate it either, because then it's from a safety perspective as well. You want to make sure that you don't have no incidents out there and people are actually doing things the proper way.
I haven't been in a while to Stingray City. Last time I went to Rum Point, though, they still at Rum Point. But I haven't thought about going to Stingray City in a minute, because for me, it's like for tourists now.
But just to put it out there, just so you know, there is something called the WIZ, which is Wildlife Interaction Zone. And each boat that registers to be in the North Sound, they have to have a certain quota on their boat. So if they're over that capacity, technically, they should be restricted from the area.
That's why I asked, because when I saw the boats that pulled up to Rump Point last time, they were just like max capacity, and I'm like, yo, that can't be safe. That can't be.
There is a sticker, and they've started probably like 3-4 years ago, probably post-COVID, where each year they change the color of the sticker on the boat so that they can keep track whether you're actually valid or not.
Yeah.
But again, that's DOE's job to enforce and check all of that and whether people are doing that. But again, I just wish Caymanians again would stop downplaying on some of these things and actually understand why enforcement is, needed.
We need more.
Need
More enforcement. 1,000%.
Speaking of enforcement,
See them man stealing Callaloo?
What?
Where?
You never saw that video?
No.
Oh, that was the car?
The farmer thing. Oh.
They stealing everything, stealing from the land, stealing from the sea.
I was gonna say that too. They mentioned the car thefts are up now too. Like people stealing
cars again too.
Yeah, like
I would have thought robberies would have gone up then. I
would assume it's probably.
I thought that's what they stole cars for.
Maybe they ship in the parts somewhere else. Probably.
Honda Fits.
A lot of Hondas.
Yeah.
But we still
We're gonna do a commercial for the Link Up podcast with Chris and a Honda Fit. He's our spokesperson for
last of the dying breed.
Yeah. Electric though. Yeah.
I'm hybrid.
Yeah, we want.
They disappoint us Honda drivers.
Yeah, we need a
You in an H2?
I'm a Honda girl.
Okay.
But not a Fit.
Not a Fit.
It's all good.
Speaking of enforcement, that was what I want to talk about too. The proposed fishing ban. I don't know if it's going through as yet. Fishing ban on non-Caymanians. Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. I think the idea behind it is grand. How they're going to enforce that, I would love to see.
You're talking about
you can't enforce it on everyone, but you want the penalty of being caught stiff enough that it scares people to do it. Because if you're an expat here, a foreigner or whatever, and you get caught and you have potential to have your work permit revoked, then you may think twice of actually doing it.
You might just go fossils and buy fish.
Well, I hope if they can revoke them for fishing, a lot of the other criminal activities, it would be higher up on that rate for revoking some of those permits there. Just saying.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but because there's a lot of decimation happening to a lot of the juvenile and younger marine life out there.
I was gonna say, isn't it because they're also doing it in marine parks as well?
Well, yeah, in marine parks, but then also a lot of people, some people are not putting back fish that are
below the requirement in size.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I understand the idea, and I agree with it. I just wonder how practically they can actually enforce, because I feel like they already don't have enough staff to deal with the things they need to enforce.
Well, we'll have to see.
So,
we'll have to see. I mean, all it takes is for, a couple people, let's say out of like 200 people that do it, if you can catch 2 of them and they lose their, their ability to work here, then you might scare other people straight. I don't know for sure. And I don't know. I know the enforcement is definitely undermanned at DOE. So maybe there is a plan of also increasing the numbers of enforcement at DOE, which they desperately need.
Do we have other countries that have similar laws in place? Anybody familiar with that?
The USA? What are you talking about? You need permits to fish up there some places?
Bro, but is that enforced, bro?
Of course, they literally, when you go certain
people
places,
pull up by the bridge and throw a line over?
No. There are so many places in the US where you go and fish and they have park rangers and shit. They'll come up to you. They'll say, show me your permit, open your bucket, let's see and measure the fish. Okay. And if you are under, you are getting a ticket.
That's fine. I'm talking about non-Cayman. I'm talking about non-Caymanians. I'm saying, dude, is that in the US where if you're non-American you can't fish?
You can't have a license.
You have to buy a permit or license. Yeah.
We're not gonna do that here.
Yeah.
We're saying non-Caymanians can't fish.
Well, I mean, it's a different type, but I mean, I'm just saying.
It just feels like a human rights. Yeah. Like, how can you tell a man he can't go catch a fish? Now, granted, in a marine park, I get it. But if I take a dinghy and go on the road, I can't catch a fish? Because I'm not born here. I don't have papers here?
Well, this is the state that we're in now, bro.
You
have to, okay, at the end of the day, you have to lower the amount of fishing that's happening, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the fishing is being the waters are being overfished. So what are you going to do? Are you going to tell Caymanians they can no longer fish, or do you take it away from the non-Caymanians?
But we might have to even
What were
get
the
to the
options?
But
point.
we already have seasons now too. We
Yes.
might have to pull. Yeah.
But
And we
what-
might have to get to a season where we say you can't get conch and lobster for 5 years because even that
whoa,
depleted with the short season.
well,
Sam,
Sam,
I'm
let's-
speaking now
Sam,
from
I'm not-
someone in the water
Have you
sports
had
industry.
cabanas comforters?
I'm not against.
What?
I'm not
So
against
we
it.
ship in conch and lobster from other places all the time, and you
I
probably eat that with cabana.
I know.
Sam,
but
I'm not
let's-
against
let's-
it, to be honest
5
with you.
years?
I'm gonna be real with you. Like,
So how you know if done a Honduran conch or came out?
I eat all
you-
the conch.
you sniff
I eat all the-
tested or
I eat
something?
all the conch. I eat all the conch.
You don't know the difference.
no, it probably is shipped in. But
Exactly.
but yeah, but the truth is there probably needs to be
Yeah.
considered to be a multi-year ban on those things because the conch population has been decimated.
Bruh,
I mean,
y'all
it
And
might-
the amount
it
of
might-
people that we have here on the
I-
island now.
Cayman would riot. I'd pay to see that.
I'm just saying, but
If
like,
I was to tell the fisherman
well-
West where they can't go catch.
well, at the end of the day,
That's my right.
until there's none left,
My
and then what
fault.
do you do?
But that's the whole point I'm trying to make is that people don't understand sacrificing now for later.
Yeah.
But I guess this is where learning, teaching to educate people and those people that are in that industry, them teaching their own people, like, listen, you got to look at the long term
Mhm.
of the situation.
Well, I know that in East End where I used to conch,
Poaching days. Go ahead,
Right.
tell us what. Yeah.
they've turned the entire area out by Gun Bay up to Moritz into a marine park now
A lot of it is
because they did survey out there and discovered that the conch numbers are absolutely depleted. And I don't disagree with it. When the last time I went out there, you used to be able to literally drop anchor in one spot and come up with 10 big conchs easy. And then it got to the point where we had to go to like 7, 8 different spots just to find 10 conch. Right? There was one point I had my friend tow onto one line, holding on, and I was slow towing in while he was just looking, and he would tap the boat when he saw one. That's how bad it was. It was rough out there. They overfished the hell out of that area.
It reminded me to talk about the turtles back in the day, like how it was so plentiful when you used to pull up and see them, and then we
Overfished them, yeah.
overfished them, and then we were going to like Nicaragua and all those other countries to go find turtle and steal
but I
them from their
mean,
waters.
our population has grown so much.
Yeah, which
so
we don't talk about.
Even
enough.
that, it could be even something like, listen, maybe we'll tell people you can't get 10 conchs, maybe you can only get 5. Like, even if it's something, amending like that, but like, they will have to be some type of drastic measures taken at some point
Yeah,
to allow the sea life to be
population
able
to-
to
And to,
catch back
and to
up.
Chris's point too, man, it has to be harsh penalties because that's the only people really gonna learn. Like obviously, it has to be proportionate. I don't think you can say a man gonna get 5 years in jail for taking 6 conch, but yeah, it has to be some deterrent that makes you say, "Yo, this isn't worth it."
And I think that's the problem overall. And I just don't think it's just a fishing thing or a conch lobster thing. I think overall enforcement in Cayman,
Of
it's a
course,
joke.
Of course.
So, like, again,
Damn.
I just keeping it real. Like, just people don't feel like there's enforcement, like, say, with drunk driving. Like, yeah, you know it wrong, but do people, like,
Is anybody
actually
scared to drive?
yeah,
drunk?
like, they're like, oh my God, if I get caught, this will happen. Or, yeah, I get a fine. Yeah, maybe I'll lose my license and gotta do community service. Like, it's just a mindset. It
You
shows
say
you that
you want
people
bigger
don't
police
take-
presence on the road?
No, I don't know about all that.
I just wish that people would be
Like,
more
you know, for- you-
mindful.
Jody rung me a new one last time she was here on the board. I talked about the police tickets and stuff.
Victor one that run the group chat to tell the people where the police are.
Oh, I've never been in those group chats. Trying to think, make sure I say that right. You gotta be careful on pause. You say stuff and people be like,
They believe it.
yeah, well, they should believe it, but you're human too. I might forget something that took place 15 years ago, 10 years ago. But yeah, I'm concerned about the enforcement aspect, but I'm also concerned about legal challenges. I like to see how things would work. I don't know how you can have a law for one set of people and not for the other people. I think that might become
We do it all the time. We
how
literally
so? Based on nationality, based on where you from?
Yes. I'll give you one right now. As a Caymanian, I don't have to apply for a work permit.
I mean,
That is literally one right there.
yeah, but
No one can just roll up on the island and be like, I'm gonna work. We are allowed to discriminate here for in the best interest of the country.
Yeah, and they be getting challenged. So I'm saying a fishing bond may be easy to challenge.
I
But you right on the word, Mr. Ferrari. You right.
I don't know the numbers. I don't know if. Well, I'm glad that this government doesn't seem to be. How do I put this?
Oh, okay. Go ahead, get counsel. Go ahead. Zoom in on him, talk.
They are quite focused on being very, very direct with their approach.
Like I said,
which I want to see long term.
Yeah.
It's been a couple months. I want to see.
Like I said, I do think the idea behind it, I can understand even from a Caymanian and appreciate it. But the practicality, I would like to see those fine terms and conditions and how they actually think they're going to be able to achieve it.
So let's keep it a buck then. So even the one about the Caymanian status in 22 years.
Yeah, what about it?
That sounds great in theory. For one side of the coin, that sounds.
But Victor,
but to see that how that's gonna to see the final version of that draft, that's what I'm looking forward to see.
But years ago, you had to wait like 10, 12 years to be married to a Caymanian before you could get status. So I mean, why
they working now after like 1 year, right? Like work right.
Yeah, you don't think 1 year is like very minimal?
For sure, that's crazy.
You can apply immediately, but they're moving it to 5 now for the right for employment.
Yes, and that
residency.
Yeah. But that's the Chris's point too, though. We need to just turn the top off.
Well, it's not off, but you reduce it by a certain amount.
Bro, you say turn the top off. I think that was your exact words in the podcast. Turn the top.
I mean,
it's been flowing.
It's been flowing, and we can reduce.
We got
the
90,000 plus in here. It's time to cut it off.
I just wonder who came up with 22 years. Like,
well, I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of inconsequential. That's more of an emotional thing, right? Because people are still going to be working and residing here. The right to be called Caymanian doesn't stop people from getting PR. So it's not going to reduce the numbers of people that are here. It just reduces the number of people that call themselves Caymanian. And that was more of I think that's more of an emotional thing.
Or the ones that try to marry a Caymanian and pretend they want to be Caymanian.
I don't want to.
Well, yeah. So that's more of handling the emotional pushback that the community had. But in terms of people are still going to be getting residency. They're still going to be living and working here. You just have to wait longer to be called Caymanian. Right, you can't just get PR and then wait 5 years and then.
I think the 22 years, honestly, was pushed more for all the sham marriages.
Well,
my point of view.
Well, that was the 5 years, though.
I think they were trying to just say for all those people that thought after a short time they would just tick that box and then keep it moving. Yeah. I feel like they did that more for deterrent to them because a lot of the other people that probably would be willing to do PR and all the stuff before, they probably would still continue to do anyway. It might be a bit more hassle now. And they probably might be some people that are more of in a haste to get it done because of the new rules. Mm-hmm. But I think...
I'd love to see the numbers on that. From the time it was announced, the spike in marriages.
Well, I remember the DG did give out an estimate of how many suspected marriages of convenience that they had on their radar. I don't know how much of them were confirmed or whatever, but he did give out a number of how many that were suspected. So if you can imagine they suspected that many, you can imagine how many more there were. So I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see exactly what happens with that. But
I guess too that goes back to our own people too. I mean,
with what?
Giving them onus and they might want to take accountability. But I mean,
ooh, the A word.
I just saying. I mean,
well, you know,
people may not want to have seen the red flags.
It be our people, yeah.
And then they rowing afterwards about it and cussing about this and that, and but hey, you helped contributed to that.
Sometimes it be one of them old man that looking for a young girl and goes and gets a young girl from a different country and brings her.
Say the country.
I ain't saying nothing.
Say the country.
You want to choose? Give me some. Give me some examples.
When we do the Patreon,
give me some examples.
I was about to give you the accent and everything, but I was like, I don't want to offend the Compass Connects.
But yeah, so we see that it happens.
So we have our young girls getting married to. No, I say young girls. We got young girls getting married to a certain demographic of males. We got this show changed, bro. God, this podcast has changed. And then we had our older guys who looking for that,
we know
that help, that
that help.
I mean, they be helping, but then they gonna get their whole family and come through, and it's
They
like
get the whole family come through. Yeah.
cousin, brother, uncle.
Yeah, so that law definitely needed some amending and changing. So I'm happy, like what you said, that this government is actually taking some of these things head on. They're not afraid of the challenge. They know that they are going to be some people that are not going to be happy with it, but they're showing that they know really business, and I'm down for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just sat through an ESO presentation on the quality of life. They do their survey every couple times a year. But when you see the numbers and you say, yo, it's 90,000 plus people here, that's a crazy number to think about. And that's on these in these islands populating. And the infrastructure that we're lacking.
We're far behind.
Yeah, it makes me think, like, what the hell we've been doing all this time? Because the growth has been coming. It's been in your face.
We've been spending money. We have been growing, just not at the rate that the population is growing at. I mean, the infrastructure has grown a bit, just not as quickly as we've been importing the labor, right?
But I mean,
we've been approving a lot of developments that have brought in a lot of jobs, a lot of companies, and with those companies comes more, immigrant workers, and obviously houses and apartments and everything gets rented and bought, and then
that's what I'm saying. We've seen these things be on the books for years to come.
Yeah.
We have not been building the roads, building the schools.
This is why we cutting the pipe down now.
Yeah.
But I mean, COVID, we had a chance to reset. So, like, nothing was going on for a good minute. So for us to reach the boom that we are at now,
it takes a bit of planning for that. I mean, COVID, that's not fair, because I mean, you really had a plan for COVID. There was like
but
all hands
saying,
on deck.
like,
though.
we've shown that they've not been any plan.
Yeah, but during COVID, man,
Or the infrastructure.
you got cut a little bit of slack for COVID, man. They were literally
post-COVID. Like, we knew what plans were in place for all these.
That was your boy running COVID though.
Who's your boy?
Yo.
Who's my boy?
Your boy.
You've never seen me
The two-time
or a member of
the two-time.
The two-time back-to-back.
I want to apologize to COVID though, because we really didn't understand what we had there. Minus obviously the sickness, and I'm not talking about that. Pay attention, stay with me here. It's a podcast. The work from home, bro. The quiet, the no traffic, the days to go to your supermarket. We
rotate to that.
We didn't know what we had.
I remember I used to go swimming at Smith Cove in the morning before work.
The way how traffic is from the east side, I feel some days like, yo, let's go back to the alphabet so that
I love that.
It's like not so congested.
I gotta apologize, man. We didn't know what we had, bro. We had good we had good services, so you can do the Zooms and you work from home. Everybody's got back to the office.
Do you remember we had Bada Banu from home?
We did what?
We had carnival. They did a Zoom carnival. You remember that?
No.
Oh, I remember that.
And Todd remembers.
I remember the graduations and birthday. People would drive by,
and they came after one of them. Like everyone was like in a room, and they had the DJ. I think it was Selector Renegade. They had in the Zoom, and he was DJing. Everyone was hyping up in their bedroom, dancing and shit.
Oh no, I remember house parties.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that one, but
you what house
I know
parties?
they had
You were breaking the rules. You were breaking the rules.
The app. I broke a couple. Yeah, I mean.
But I mean, what I was just trying to say is that, post-COVID, they knew a lot of these developments were in place, and we had the chance to kind of preempt what was going to come. But like what you said, we still couldn't keep up with the infrastructure, with what we knew was coming.
The government was focused on keeping us alive at the time. You can't blame them.
I'm
just saying it's the truth.
Throwing the 2 times some bill. He did. He shut down the borders. Yeah. It was so serene. The beaches were beautiful.
Built the bubble.
Yeah, the beaches were beautiful. It was, you know what I mean?
I still think it was quite hilarious how he gave us enough rope to hang ourselves, and we sure enough did.
In terms of
So when he said, I want to say that nobody can go to the beach, but here's what I'll do. I'll say you can go in pairs and not mingle with company.
First mistake.
No. Because if he took it away in my mind, if you take the toy away, the child will cry. But if you give them a chance and they break the rules, and then you take it away, they can't row with you.
It's justified.
Right?
Yeah.
So he knew that we were going, in my mind, but he knew we were going to mess it up.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know what? I'll just let him do it.
Yeah.
And then when they mess it up, I'll just take away the beach, and then no one can complain.
You can't criticize his leadership. You can't. He steered the ship, man, for sure. So yeah, we didn't know what we had.
So no fishing for expats soon.
Wow. I had a really good salmon the other day, by the way.
From where?
Not from Cayman waters.
I remember I got criticized. I got criticized on my show for liking salmon.
That was Jody, no?
Yeah,
He used to hate.
and
Rashad too, but
they were piling on me for
and
salmon.
if fish you have to put sauce on or gravy on or whatever. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Salmon's a great fish.
Salmon is wonderful. Sorry. It's the fish, man. It's the
Where
fish.
you had it
man.
from?
I can't say.
You can't say.
Nah. Mm-mm.
No free ads around here.
Nah. No free odds, you know what I'm saying? Nah. You gotta pay to play, baby. What's that one for the music industry called? Payola?
Yeah.
Anyway, fishing. What else? Speaking of development, I see back to your point too. People have, these things are in the pipeline. They're coming. So I saw a funny comment on the Georgetown Walker's Road mall that they're doing now across.
Why is
the big road.
everyone's mad about that?
They're
I don't know why they're mad.
hysterical about
They're
that.
acting like as if there was not like a plaza right next door to that 20 years ago.
We talk. No, I'm talking about where Hurley's is. I'm talking about further down across from.
I know, but like what I'm saying is they're acting as if we never had something similar to that like 20 years ago. We literally had a plaza that was full of shops and stores 20 years ago. Inside.
Yeah, but you're tearing down the forest now, Chris. This was.
Anybody would camp inside.
Someone said. This would be a bed.
When the last time you went and get mangoes up there?
Never. Someone said that there was an owl that lives there.
That's an owl that lives there?
Yeah, and they were worried about where the owl's gonna go now. And I was like, yo, stop the cap. Stop it. Stop it. But to the point, yeah, the sign's been out there for months.
Let me ask
It's been
them
in the
when they
papers.
go tear down that bush to build their house if they worried about it then.
Yeah. So Georgetown's getting.
I just asking when you got tear down the bush, clear out your land. What are you doing then?
Oh, a different one. Different. It's not concrete jungle then.
Yeah, that's how
Listen.
they feel about that, Esterly, about that bypass Newlands.
I will say it's
Sure.
gonna help a bit of traffic.
It's gonna what?
Help traffic when Hurley's and that goes up because that means people don't have to go to Hurley's the other way. People don't have to go into town to shop. They can stay on Walker's Road and do that. So that alleviates.
So then we get in trouble.
Listen,
Take that shit elsewhere, bro.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be beneficial. I mean, I'm for it.
Property values.
It's my area, so I support.
Maybe it'll support people walking more.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, in that area,
Sure.
I would get a bicycle just for that.
But I bring it up to say, I think, because I was talking to someone about businesses the other day, and they're like, yo, there's so many businesses competing. And I was like, yeah, but you're forgetting the population is growing.
Yeah,
People need services. There's going to be another mall. Would it be? No, sorry, I don't like the word mall, but another
I know
shopping
what you
plaza.
mean,
Yeah, you think of mall, you think of indoor. But
yeah. I don't know
yes.
why they call it a mall. It's more of like a strip mall, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
still, but
Like a-
still-
It's just like a West Shore or Galleria,
yeah.
similar. I think.
I think they're doing residences at the top.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that either. We need
But again, we need it. You need the space. You need people need homes. People need apartments. It's crazy how small they're building apartments now, bro. The square footage.
Oh, they building toothpicks now, bro.
Yeah, shacks. Yeah.
500 grand for 100 square feet.
But yeah, it's coming, and I think it's just another sign of Cayman is no longer what you think it is. It's time to build the infrastructure is needed. Is there?
It goes back to what you say, like trying to balance, infrastructure and development with the 90,000 people that we have.
Yeah.
And what, like Chris said, like some of the things practical, like even for me, like to be honest, I don't shop countryside anymore. I actually go to North Side or East End now because it's gotten so congested, and like so much people have moved to that area.
Yeah.
So unless I absolutely have to go for something specific that I know is there,
Yeah.
I now go North Side or East End.
But you wouldn't
And you're going to smaller convenience stores and paying a higher premium.
I'm going to the
You going Foster's? No, you're not going Foster's.
I'm going to the two supermarkets on that side of the island.
Oh, you going Chisholm's?
I like Chisholm's.
And they give me a 10% discount.
There you
Why
go.
not?
There you go.
You get 10% off?
Yeah.
What's special about you?
They give it to all the customers
That's-
that go all the time. But I'm just saying,
that's
like,
hate. That's
I
hate.
timed myself the other day. I
Yeah.
legit left my house, went there, got there in 12 minutes, Went inside
Oh
for
nah,
10 minutes.
you were speeding. I know where you
No.
live. You were speeding.
Went
You were
inside for 10
speeding.
minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
You were speeding.
No.
It take 12 minutes to get there from Frank Zone.
No.
Vin Diesel.
Hello,
Vin Diesel.
it's
you
not
were,
like the
you were
speed limit
speeding.
is 25 miles. Come on, no.
It literally is in Frank Zone,
You
though.
were
No,
speeding.
it isn't.
Yes, it is. They
You-
made
No,
this.
not all of it. There is a cutoff point where it goes up. But
Oh man.
and I went in for 10 minutes, got what I had to get, stopped and picked up food, and still got home and had like 15, 20 minutes
I
left
have
for
a
my lunch.
foot, boy.
I like to drive too though.
But and I
love
thought to
when
myself, I was like, if I ended up going to Savannah, just trying to get there, that would have been like half an hour just to with all the cars
Yeah.
and trying to park.
I said that during COVID because during COVID we had people who were talking about the supermarkets being so full. That's like, yo, you guys at a time, let's say it was what 70,000, 80,000 people. It's like, yo, you got to see 80,000 people trying to go to these 3 or 4 major supermarkets. They're going to be full.
Yep.
So I mean, when they changed the law the other day to allow the supermarkets to open on Sunday, not the supermarkets, the smaller ones,
4,000 square feet. Huh?
Yeah.
the mom and pop ones, to open on Sundays or whatever, because they were breaking the law. They you know what I mean? They weren't.
It was accepted and needed.
breaking the law. But it was necessary.
Shout out to my boy.
But it was necessary. So now you have between the McRuss boys, you got the ShopRite, your Chisholms. That's another what 7, 8 stores, bro. Like that's where we at right now in Cayman. McRuss got like 17 stores.
Oh, God.
ShopRite got one in every district. They hitting.
Yeah.
They penetrating. They got
McRuss open in East End too, no?
They got one by the airport.
They
Little
got one going
convenience
up East
store.
End, no?
Yeah. So I mean.
Where they at in East End?
They're not open yet. They're
Oh.
opening.
Oh.
So I'm saying, like, yeah, Cayman is morphing into something, and we have to make sure, as a government, as a people, that we are coming along infrastructure wise, but then also socially development wise as well, because those are the things that's going to be missed. You'll have problems on the line. People stealing these Honda Fits and CRVs.
CRV's getting my truck too.
Boy, whatever runs.
Boy, on the list, I did look at the list. Hondas was the most popular on the list.
To steal?
But they were all like from like nothing over. I think it was like 2000 and then in the 90s. So all the old ones that don't have like the chips and
No keys,
Yeah.
no the fob things and all that.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss the old carbureted cars, boy. They were nice to work on, but
Nice to work on.
gone is are those days. Now you can't even work on your car without getting some computer to plug into it.
Just get off my lawn.
Yeah, but
you
it's
sound like.
I used to enjoy, doing my own stuff on the car.
Go get a new hobby.
Yeah.
Pick up podcasting. Somewhat.
I heard that market saturated now too.
Shout out to somebody when they stopped me the other day. They was like, "Yeah, what's going on with the podcast?" And, yo, so and so is doing one now. Plus, so and so is doing so and so. I was like, "Yo, hats off to him, bro. Come on, let's go ahead. I can retire. Go ahead. More people coming in." Somebody ran up on me the other day at the store too. Bro, I have PTSD, bro. Be careful how you approach me in public, bro.
public service announcement.
Victoria, pull up the strap, bro.
I was walking to my car from the store and I felt this presence behind me, and it's a dude in the SUV. He pulls up like around park. He's like, "Er," window down, and he's like,
Ready to get kidnapped, yo?
I'm like,
come here.
So it wasn't a black SUV with tint, so I was like, all right, it's probably not. It's probably safe. It was a white SUV, and he's like, hey, you podcast, right? Oh man, would you cut 30 seconds of your time? I was like, bro, you gotta be careful. You run from me like that, bro. Yeah. But no, it was
Turn
good.
famous now, Victor.
No, no, but it was good.
The original G's.
I appreciate the support, man. No, we do. We appreciate the support. We're gonna connect too,
Come
by
a
the
long
way.
way.
It was a Chris fault, actually.
I mean, 140 episodes.
That's the
That's more than that.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah, that's
Because
the special episodes,
closer
the
to
disc
150.
episodes. When your podcast started?
Huh?
Yeah.
That was one on the drawing board. You and Chris, if you want to, yeah.
Gonna be too much homework, yo. You're making me study.
You study now? Stolen cars on the rise. RCIPS, they're gonna do body cams. How we feel about that? That's gonna be some.
Full support.
There's gonna be some funny viral videos, bro.
Full support.
Interesting.
I would-
They're actually gonna enforce now.
I would pay this. I would pay for the subscription to watch RCIPS
1,000%.
body cams.
1,000%.
GT
Put that up on
CIG
Patreon.
if you want revenue measures.
What?
Do the body cams and do a subscription base. I'll give you my $5 a month,
Open
bro. I'd
open
rush
up
that.
the website. or YouTube channel, make it subscribers only, $5, $10 a month.
Yeah.
You will have.
So which
people-
budget is coming out from? Because I just don't know. Because he's still waiting on all these license plates are supposed to scan, and then like all these
they do.
They already have.
They
them.
do.
You just yeah.
They do
and
scan.
all the things that come with them. Like
They do.
so.
They do scan. Yo,
Yeah.
Cayman, moving to the future. We're a little behind, but we moving to the future.
That was,
I know y'all worried about that one in Red Bay Prospect with the gantry
Chris
or
must
whatever.
be worried, but not me. I don't go.
I'm
through
not
that.
worried about it. I get my car license and insurance.
That bad boy scanning your stuff right
Even
now.
though right now you get my headlight fixed.
I'm a good citizen of the Cayman Islands. I don't like no police harassing me.
I
I
get-
make sure I legit.
Why people don't pay their taxes for like that?
You mean insurance?
insurance, licensing, all that stuff? Like why people?
I think sometimes people get cars that they probably shouldn't get, and then the insurance be too high.
Nah. I mean, I think somebody talked about why on every insurance policy there's a government fee.
Oh,
It's a tax. Like that's you paying to be on the road. Like you paying
yeah.
for
You have to pay for the right to drive on the road, of course.
the gravel, the stoplight, the roundabouts. Like I just find like we have a disdain for people who are wanting to pay their way forward. There was talk one time that, like, for example, when the NRA set up, they was gonna probably do like tolls. Could you imagine the outcry Caymans would have if we had a toll system here?
So, like, if you did a toll, if they built the East-West Arterial and they did a toll for you to drive on that,
I would say that's not fair because if West Bay is only pay a toll, why I gotta pay a
they
toll?
can put one on West Bay.
They gonna put one on
Well, you better.
equality.
Must be.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gonna push for that.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, because like we're very lucky here. We don't pay for parking. You know how much money people spend on parking in the cities and stuff? They spend a couple $100 a month easy just on parking.
Don't have no car. Walk, catch public bus.
Yeah, but as I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, yeah.
so if we had to pay like $2 or X amount of dollars a month to, or whatever, for a little pass to drive on that road, wouldn't be the worst thing.
Bro, they would riot, bro.
I don't know.
Y'all don't even want to see podcast start.
We need to get it first, that a thing.
I mean, because the thing is, right now they try and struggle to figure out how they're gonna pay for these things.
Yeah, I think they're doing like they're getting ready to do a trial with the body cams on what is coming. So be careful how you talk to your officers when they approach you.
Because you can end up on social media acting a fool.
I'm here for it.
I know my rights.
Nah, you? Come on, bloods. Nah, blood. Just me.
But hopefully them
You my
officers know
uncle,
the
you
right-
know. You my uncle. Todd, what you said? Todd. I'm just like, what else going on?
So when is that coming into effect?
I can't tell you when they come into effect.
Next time you get pulled over, ask them.
I haven't gotten
Miss 12 minutes to chisels.
Not gotten it yet.
What? Some foolishness she talking about? 12 minutes.
Listen, I've never been in an accident.
I didn't say
ever.
any more accidents. Almost speeding.
Never been in an accident ever.
Speeding. What else going on, Chris? I mean, saw Ferrari blew the thing again this week. Sorry about that.
It's at this point you just get used to it.
I know, man. He was on the verge of tears, bro.
Lewis,
I'm just useless.
yeah, that was.
Like somebody ran over his dog, bro. That was painful.
It's got to be rough. You go from being on top of the leaderboards all the time to you can't even make it out qualifying. It's sad.
And then they messed up Charles too. So I heard him cooking in the
Well, yeah, he was vexed about the strategy because he had his own strategy in mind due to a limitation in the car, and he feels like the team didn't listen to him. And then what he said was going to happen happened, and they fell from podium. And yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like you need somebody in there with some cojones to run the team.
Ferrari so bad they got Chris watching baseball, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Blue Jays fan overnight, bro.
Oh, we outside.
Yeah. I saw the F1 movie the other day.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was good, yo. You a hater, bro. I can't see Brad Pitt being 65 and
Yeah, that wasn't even a part. That was tough. The part that was tough was some of the stuff they did that to get them to win the race.
to win the
stuff.
race is
It was a little bit
far-fetched.
yeah, it was a little bit unrealistic.
It was Hollywood for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, it was good.
Overall, like, it was a good movie. I wouldn't watch it again, but it was worth the watch.
I think I might watch it again.
It was a solid movie.
So did you see that the airport is gonna be doing their new security measures like the States?
What that is?
where you don't have to.
Take off your shoes.
No, the liquids.
We can carry liquids.
Well, two things. That's good. In the States, they announced that they no longer take off your shoes.
Shoes, yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
It's only been 20 plus years since the shoe bomber did his thing. But yeah, our airport now, they've upgraded the security system. It's a scanner, right? It's not just.
Yeah, they say they're upgrading, so you should be able. Each person will be allowed the one plastic, still with the I think 100 milliliters. So once your liquid is within that in the one plastic, then you should be able to. You wouldn't have to open or take it out, and the electronics you won't have to take out to scan, but you still have to take off your shoes apparently. My thing is, I just still don't understand why they only still have one person checking your passport, going back to 90 people, like 90,000 people. Like seriously, we have reached
in our airport.
Yeah, like
The
when
one
you
thing
go one person checking
The one thing
everybody's
I don't
passport.
understand, why do they only have 2 lines? Why not more lines?
Yeah, and more people check your passport. I'm like legit one person.
Yeah, they have one person checking your passport to go into
Two lines. Yeah, like again, are we not further ahead?
Nah, we probably just don't understand the security aspects. But
Yeah, we don't.
That's what it is.
Oh, that sounds so nice how you said that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you say that.
There may be some. No, I do think it's an infrastructure problem, like as in all things. But there may
But
be
that's a
some
newish
security.
airport.
Enough finished there though.
Isn't it at full capacity already?
Yeah.
It's just building full capacity.
back
Isn't
to
that what happened to like our government building too? We built a 2 government building of 4 times the size
The schools
of Glass
too?
House.
The schools.
And before they even moved, then they had to still outsource rent departments.
Can't talk about your government. Stop talking about my government. I'll talk about my government.
Some of these things just don't make no practical sense to me, and I'm just like, maybe I'm just too practical
So you
because I
say
just
Powell
like,
2029 then?
check me, let me.
Okay.
We'll see. I definitely won't be the yes man or yes woman, I should say.
Oh, that would they need, man. They need that.
And people that know me know I'm not afraid to put some boundaries down.
So you're gonna knock on some doors?
We'll work on that.
Knocking on doors, just a reminder too, like a PSA, I think, is that it's like scholarship funding season too. So if you have a young person, someone trying to go back to school, now is the time to pay attention and make sure that you're getting this money. Okay, it's yours to go get. There's a lot of companies, a lot of business staffing plans where they're required to give out funds every year. If you're trying to go back to school, you start in September. Please go and get your funds. Apply. It's your right as a Cayman.
And come back and get some work?
Maybe. Maybe. You say you finished your bosses the other day while you were doing all these different things. Plus leadership came on. How did you find that experience? Leadership came on.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it probably could do it a little rebrand because I feel like the experience I got was far more than what I actually thought I was getting myself into. It far exceeded my expectations.
Oh yeah.
Big up.
What did they actually
leadership
teach
came
you on
on
that?
2024 group, best group.
Oh. Okay.
Honestly, my group actually had the most Caymanians.
Oh, that's a good.
What's the syllabus?
It's to learn about like the infrastructure, government, education, like all the different industries on Cayman, but from like a high level. So then you get to meet and put together presentations with some of the high officials that you probably would never meet in another capacity.
For sure.
Plus do some tours and some of the, again, and different seminars on the topics, which go from technology to education to the legal system.
Legal system, crime, yeah, all that.
So you end up getting a better knowledge and know-how and understanding of things that you don't even realize how they're all interconnected in the island.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be a better citizen, you can kind of then know how to facilitate and be able to help maybe provide some feedback on things that could be changed. I know for sure that we saw a lot of changes come out from our discussion with our seminars.
Mm-hmm.
But I know equally we have a lot of passionate people that were in my group that work together. And to be honest, we still get together every quarter as a
How many people?
team.
Oh, that's so cute.
How many people was it?
It was probably like 24 of us.
What was your seminar?
Mine was technology, which to be honest, I was the first. So pressure was on from the beginning. I was like, seriously? But technology was not my strength. So then I tried to
That's
think
the good
about
challenge.
it.
That's the good challenge.
Well, that
about
was
it,
a
bro.
challenge.
Yeah.
It also builds on your leadership skills.
Mm.
So then you have to work with someone that you've never known. And I thought from a perspective, like, how can I make technology entertaining, fun for someone that, like, for me, I'm not necessarily into it like that. Like, I do it, I know the basics. So it was fun.
Was Marlon in your year?
Yeah.
Shout outs to Marlon. Marlon's a big listener to the podcast. We owe him a hoodie, actually. So I'm gonna get Marlon a hoodie.
He's another one that's always pushing me, like, so when you running?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
always
yeah.
sending me his, we always talking politics and
Shout outs to
stuff, yeah.
Marlon, man. You get Marlon a hoodie.
But there are a couple of people that in my group that potentially say, like, yo, next election, they will be running. So, I mean, I definitely would encourage.
I found out this last election, I found a lot of people, I would say, in their 30s and 40s saying that they're going to run the next election. And I've never really heard that or experienced that before. So that was kind of encouraging. Because they weren't all just like bad people. There was some.
And honestly, as I came on it, I learned so much more about Cayman that I don't think if I did leadership Cayman, I would not have learned in that capacity.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Like I said, we still get together. Like every quarter, we actually do something together. And like even if there's charity or something going on, we still try to like help. We in our group, we try to find kids that look in maybe a mentorship or they look in a job. Like we network amongst each other to try to help where we can.
I look in a mentorship. You got a link for me?
So,
some of your.
But I will encourage other Caymanians to look out. Their next application is gonna be coming out at the end of the year. Definitely would like tell someone that if you're looking to learn more about, like Chris, well, you not did it.
I was gonna say, yeah, people need to get off the computers and just like actually go and.
Chris, you definitely would like.
Not Chris. Chris connected. Chris runs came on.
Chris would enjoy
He's a
that.
part of the cabal.
He would enjoy that.
Chris got links on Chris.
But he's not doing it for the links.
Chris was actually a part of the steering group that actually formed their Chamber of Commerce to form Leadership Cayman.
Really?
Yeah, Chris was.
So, and he's never done it.
Never did it. No, I'm serious.
Chris, you need to do it.
Chris is like when he leave here now, he actually going to a high level meeting right now with the premier, the governor. Who else it was?
Chris, if you've not done it, you need to sign up.
Yeah.
They would learn so much from you.
British Prime Minister.
Honestly, I think that's what made it interesting.
My seminar was born.
Chancellor.
I think I did infrastructure and development. So we were doing like NRA, public works, roads, big whatever. That was a long time ago.
I think what made it interesting as well is because you have non-Caymanians that can go into it, and a lot of them because they never grew up here. There's a lot of things that they didn't know. So then they get a learning experience. So like, wow, I didn't know that back in the day, like there was no such thing as expat children only could go to private school. Like we were all one. Like there was some things that they had no idea. So then going into this program, it was eye opener for them on some of the many topics.
I remember we went to the prison. We went to visit the prison.
It was a visit?
Yeah, you have to do tours.
Yeah, we did tours.
I wasn't sure if it was a visit or.
We went to the prison when we visited landfill. I remember it was years ago when we visited the landfill. Went to the Cayman Brock too and did theirs. But I remember going to the prison and I remember people having that thought process amongst Caymanians like, oh, where's a cakewalk and they eating lobster and I was in there for 3 minutes, bro. When I was like,
so you ready to go home?
I was like, nah, this ain't it. This is whatever y'all think out there. You don't want to be here, regardless how easy you think it is. You can't just get up and go do what you want to do. The doors is this, the windows is that.
People might say that, yeah, they get food or whatever, but you still have your freedoms restricted.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So.
And people take that for granted. They don't understand what that really means when you just can't get up and do what you want to do when you want to do it.
And it's funny that you say that because I actually was a mentor for this Leadership Cayman group. But I did an education seminar. I remember speaking to my mentee and she said they did the prison this time and she was like, yo, that experience was wild. Yeah. She was like,
and then also,
we did not expect that.
And back to the infrastructure point too, when you realize that the prison is overpopulated, and that's a big development that needs to take place. You're talking like $50 million, $60 million.
Well,
to redo a large.
Did you see the other day when they said
hold on.
At 2029, boy, you not heard nobody really talking about that one.
So my brethren too, he got upset about they got upset about the detention center. because we're spending money to do a detention center. It's like, why are we wasting our money on that? And it's like, you
This
have
was
to-
for the boys or girls?
no,
No,
this is
for-
for the migrants, Cuban.
Oh, upgrading the that shit is like torn apart, falling to pieces. Like
But I'm just just saying like all these little things that we have to take into account that we have to do.
I think people that mad about that have never seen the photos of that place.
And they don't realize that they're actually then being put into the civic centers in the other districts that we could utilize for other purposes. Because like Bontown Civic Center has been used for that purpose for how long? Whereas before they
Can't
were
use that
using
there.
that for kids
Aren't
things.
they being put in Fairbanks now?
Yeah, the detention centers on Fairbanks now.
Not all of them, because there were some that was breakers.
But BT's Civic Center is no longer used, no, because they had a fire.
But,
They
yeah.
had the fire. So again, too, you put them there, use it. It's a gap stop, but then they damage that. No, you have to repair that. So, but yeah, just I don't know. It's crazy because people don't have a real concept and idea of the role that government plays or the things that we have to do as a society, as a country, and that it comes with a cost. You know, why you just don't send them back? Well, it takes time. Even if they're here for 6 days, you got housing.
It takes time because one, if they don't come with a passport, you have to find out where they belong to, where you can send them back. Just because they speak, Spanish and sound like they might be from a certain country, you can't assume that they just belong to that country. You have to prove it and then confirm with their government, whatever, so you can send them back. All that stuff takes time.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, all right, Papi, we going back.
But I honestly wish a lot more people in general and Caymanians actually knew about the program.
Yeah.
And they actually signed up. I have it's definitely changed my perspective on some things.
What's the cost?
It's a little pricey.
Yeah.
It's a little pricey, but
what is the cost?
Last one was like $2,000, right?
Yeah.
About $2,000.
Yeah.
But
how long,
but the idea is that you should get your company to sponsor it.
Yeah.
If you're
how long is it?
It's like 9 months.
9 months.
But even that
once a week or
no, once a month.
Once a month.
Yeah, seminar once a month, but
Yeah.
you might have things in between that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But even that, I would say like fully commit yourself.
You gonna sign up?
I never said that. I'm asking for the people.
We can pay for it as a link up. We
No,
sign
Chris,
it up.
you definitely should do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
And then you ask him about his recap after he done.
The link up is gonna pay for Chris to do leadership.
Yeah, we'll do
somebody come in.
Ask people sponsors that.
Yeah.
We being for real in that, Chris?
Chris ain't doing that. He
Victor did it a long time ago.
Yo, why you have to say a long time ago?
Because
damn.
Like when he was the one that was young and smart and ahead of everyone.
Was young and was smart.
Yes.
Yo.
But his YCLA days,
On that note, let's get out of here. Podcast is over.
Now that we talking about his eyes, we're go now.
That was another lifetime ago, bro. 2013.
Oh no.
Super old. Somebody else gotta do it.
You must be old, but I ain't old.
You wanna see the grades, bro? The grades just coming in. Bills gotta get paid.
I don't know what you considered old, but
oh, I'm enjoying this. I'm at a good age right now. I'm trying to catch up to Chris.
Chris, you make him diss you like that?
I am old.
Okay.
Chris old. Chris on the porch watching baseball, Yeah.
Rocking chair and all.
What else been going on though? Chris, it's been a minute. So last recording, I think the last recording we did not actually air. Shout out to Todd. We had a little mix up there. Shout out to Todd. So the one that actually aired was with Bram and Johan.
Oh, that was actually a fun episode.
Johan is crazy.
He
you guys be having too much.
I ran into him at Stogie's the other day. He was saying that he really liked recording that day.
Oh,
he said he didn't know how it was going to turn out, but he was quite pleased with it in the end. I guess because you never know, how things are going to be, if it's actually going to be funny or if it's going to be entertaining.
See, that's why he can't do leadership. Cayman. All he be is at Stogies. You hear that? Don't care about the country.
But he would like them because they have after briefing session all the time. Again,
this is where you go
to talk
to have the real conversations.
Yes.
These are where the real conversations happen.
So that's gonna make you sign up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We about to go to Patreon soon. We're gonna have the real conversations here too. Yeah. Sam, what else is going on with you before we out of here? Besides running multi-businesses, family, sports mom, getting these.
You doing
degrees.
any events?
Events?
You're not putting on no events, no boat parties, nothing.
She retired from that one.
Yeah, boy. And
are they like a hassle, boat parties?
I mean, honestly, I feel like if you're in the industry and you have the equipment, then you could make a little thing.
Okay.
But I feel like honestly, Cayman public is so hard to please. So it's kind of like it either can go with one extreme to the next. And then if you do things too often, they get bored and tired.
Yeah.
So you like the demographic you have to know. I'm not gonna lie though, like there hasn't been like say a half an hour like Jolly Roger type of vibe in a minute.
That poor boat in the bottom of Cuba Harbor.
That was a time, boy, Jolly Roger.
Or that was
Yeah.
that was Valhalla. Yeah, I think the Valhalla's down there.
But
Jolly
I feel
Roger.
like if you're not someone that has equipment or you can't DJ or whatever, like for you to then have to come up and pay all those people, like in the long run, the hassle to me, it don't make no sense. But that's just me
I'm
personally.
not gonna lie, some of these boats that go out there, they don't look safe.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Like they look
going
like
in
they
the boats
struggling on that
tipping.
water, boy. They be
Double deck, right? And everybody's like, nah, bro.
that
Miss
shit
me with
looks
that.
scary to me.
Yeah, I just mom era, do my little consultancy thing on the side, full-time job, like just staying out the way.
But just make sure you rest for 2029. Okay.
So yeah,
That's good.
being
Just give us the exclusive, no man.
Chris, you don't want to know everybody?
I told him, but give us the exclusive when you announce your can. Don't go.
Oh, okay.
Don't go.
Yeah,
You
come
know,
out- come out here.
Drop it here.
Let's pop in one day.
You know, do us a solid.
Chris, what else going on? I mean, something light just to get back into it.
Something
Summer. Yeah.
I'm ecstatic about Hurley's coming back. I got some core memories of that
Eden
plaza.
Center, bro. Eden Center.
Like
yeah.
I have some real core memories out there. Game Land,
Clippers, my barbershop was there.
Burger King used to be there.
Burger King,
The Blockbuster.
the Blockbuster. Yo, we used to
When it was pink Blockbuster.
when you used to go rent video games
Yeah.
Yes.
when you couldn't buy them because video games never used to reach Cayman. You had to go rent them.
Miss Jackie used to have a store there too.
Petite.
Remember?
Petite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some goldfish that died for sure.
Damn.
Wake up the next morning, left the light on.
See,
R.I.P., bro.
You knocking on that? What, you not moving?
Yeah, just upside, just floating. Nah, that was real pain, bro. Your first pets like that. Goldfish and turtle. I had a turtle one time.
My first pet was a rabbit.
Oh, that where you get it from?
Had a rabbit.
Let me tell you wild.
Old part back.
Oh, it's always on his mind, boy.
Old part.
Had a
What was
rabbit.
what was your rabbit's name?
I can't say that.
You can't say the name?
No,
But when I make the joke,
no, because it's like they ask you that security question all the time. What's the name of your first pet?
bruh,
I know,
ain't nobody trying
The
to break into
idea out
your.
of him.
Ah, bro,
Ain't
not
nobody
doing
trying to break
that.
into your.
Nope, not doing that.
I think I'm from Nigeria. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yes, see, you don't know who the fuck listens to this.
But you know it's funny that you said that because I saw someone posted the other day, you know, like IG normally asks you like sometimes these templates that asks you all these little things. And I
They're
saw,
just data. They're
and
mining
I
your
saw a friend
data.
was
Yeah.
like, yo, you're not gonna catch me. And I was there thinking like, you know how much people probably even read in between the lines that some of these questions legit could be their
That's
security
all
questions.
it be.
And they not even paying attention. They answering these things like, hey, I'm just letting you know that, you know, I'm 5'9" and this is my nickname. And
Yeah, nah. I
Don't think there's not an AI bot scrubbing this
Yeah.
transcript and looking for this information from us. This is why you're not seeing it.
What's the one? Add yours here. Yeah, and then be like, "What's your
No.
favorite food? Your favorite place to visit?"
so we letting on out there know this is your tip.
I think Ted Cruz showed me that like years ago when he was running, and they were talking about in Texas where they had this super PAC or this group or whatever, and they had like information like 20,000 informational points per person that they were gathering and collecting, and that's how they were like basically feeding their campaign.
Mm.
Yeah, bro, it's like no. I mean, obviously you gonna get it regardless, but I'm not gonna just freely give it up to you. I'm gonna tell you my favorite my rabbit's name.
But I bet you a lot of people not gonna realize that until after listening to this pod and be like, damn,
I think- no.
probably never even thought about it from that perspective.
So you try to tell people sometimes they're like, you like panicking, you're overthinking it, like AI is no problem with AI. And I think we have a situation where people just don't care.
You think?
They're so down by they
1000%.
just want to play on social media. They want to
Like some of them
participate
probably
in
don't
the
have
trend.
that steal too. So
damn.
just saying.
1,000% they don't.
But it's your identity. Like in the States, they stealing your identity. They're doing one where they take your mortgage. They
Take your mortgage.
They'll take the lien. What's the word? They'll take the title to your house. Sorry, take the title to your house. Then they'll go open up a second mortgage and you don't know about it. and then you come and get foreclosed on. People come to you, and it's like someone has sold your house from underneath you. That's one of the big scams over there right now. So yeah, bro, I don't know. Just it's scary out here. But more scary to me is people just not caring, and there's like, yo, I just want to.
I had a friend of mine who bought a property in the States recently and was Airbnb out, and apparently the property manager that was managing the Airbnb on their behalf, I guess called them and was like, kind of a situation. There's a tenant that doesn't want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And this person apparently was a professional scam artist. They literally had like a 2 or 3 page rap sheet of fraud that they have done all throughout their life. So there are people that literally make a living just doing scamming.
I believe that.
Yeah. I'm gonna start my scamming on the podcast now.
We reserve the right that's Victor's own.
Are we doing Podcoin?
Podcoin.
Podcoin, let's go.
Yeah.
Buy your Podcoin now.
LINKCoin, man.
LINKCoin.
Someone do a graphic for us. We're gonna sell LINKCoin. Purchase now, support the show.
Let's do a little rug pull. It seems to work for everybody else.
Real quick, shout out to the boy Cedric, man. Cedric, you know what I mean? Hennessy. Hennessy got my first kid, bro. Shout out to Hennessy. Shout out to Ced in the blue cup.
I don't understand what's this mean.
Nah, Cedric just came through, man. Cedric saw I needed a cup, so he was like, yo. Shout out to the baby blue. Shout out to Hennessy. I'm a retired Hennessy drinker though. Yeah.
We know what them Hennessy drinkers do.
What they do? Like the rabbits?
They always in the trouble.
Oh no, it was no trouble.
What bartenders rated the most violent type of guest? They said Hennessy was number 1. Especially that white Hennessy.
Yo, my family in the US love that. You see, if I'm traveling,
they say bring back that clear.
Yeah, because they couldn't get it.
They can't get it up there.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah,
Hennessy white. Yeah.
Does it actually taste the same?
I don't really drink it. I drink the regular. I used to drink the regular.
You're reformed now. Reformed.
Nah, I got Bryson now. Bryson got here. Let's get out of here real quick. Final comments. Ferrari lost. Samantha has 10 jobs. And we just happy to be here. Another episode 140. Chris?
Something like?
Yeah, something light, man. It's summer, bro. Everybody listening to podcasts on the summer.
Yeah, but they might download it while they travel on the plane with the kids.
Yeah.
Listen to us on your flight to Miami.
I've been trying to get some more movies right now during the summer.
Trying to watch some more movies?
Yeah, I saw Jurassic World the other day. That was good.
I forgot that was out.
Yeah, catch them sales. Enjoy the little flights.
I tried to watch Fantastic Four.
Less traffic.
No traffic. Kyle doing a little scamming thing right now with their flights.
Did you watch the new Superman?
Hold on a second. I was calling Kyle scammers. Yeah, go ahead.
We do not.
That little sale be a scam, bro. That little sale.
Disparaging.
Drop that sale during payday, bro. Come on.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Did you watch the new Superman?
Nah, not yet. I don't want to see that right now. I watched Fantastic Four over that.
Like how many Supermans you want to have though? Like seriously.
Well, they had to redo it because they rebooted the whole universe now because they didn't like the dark version that they were building before, and because Marvel was the light version that made so much more money than them, they poached one of the main producers from Marvel to back over to the DC. The James Gunn is his name, and he rebooted the whole thing and started over. So he wanted this younger, lighter, more comical approach now. Because the DC movies in the 20 teens, they were all very serious and dark and emotional.
Well, I guess for all the comic people, that must be their thing. But I'm like, how many Supermans?
I was not a fan of this Superman movie at all, though. This movie got me upset.
I heard it was like goofy and like
it was stupid. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but
you should know better, Chris. You 40+, bro. Where you running to go see Superman for?
Because Man of Steel was you watched Man of Steel?
You just said they changed the direction of the film.
Yeah, I gave it a chance.
Not in the
I will say, it wasn't like a horrible movie. I'm not gonna sit down and say it was horrible, but the movie did upset me because Superman spent the whole movie getting his ass kicked.
I heard that.
The entire movie, he got his ass kicked. Nah. And I was just like, at what point is he gonna be super? Like, I'm waiting for this man to be super.
That's gonna be.
And there's no point in this movie that he's being super.
That's gonna be the next film.
Oh my God!
You'll figure it out by the next film.
The moment he had a little glimpse of being super, he got kicked again.
Nah, I saw they had Galactus in Fantastic Four, and I ran to go see Fantastic Four.
So how was that?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think Marvel might be back.
I had to
'Cause
leave.
They had some misses recently, but
For the first time in my life, I had to leave a movie.
That sounds real bad, yeah.
I got called out to work.
Oh,
It was an actual like
it
real
was
emergency.
work's fault.
It was a real emergency.
And somebody
I
found
was
the name
mad.
They found
was
they
like,
found the name of your rabbit.
I've never had to leave a movie before, and I was like,
Did
so I had to
did they reimburse you?
when they had the earthquake.
it's not their fault. It was my fault. They don't reimburse me for that.
How your fault? They called you up. They couldn't wait.
Oh,
for
you
the
mean
hour?
work reimbursed me?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I get.
You want me
paid.
to speak to them for you?
I get paid to be on call, so
Slight.
so I can't
something
like it's like they call like I'm paid to,
something like
The one day I took a day off, I went to the movies. Never forget it. Watched like Bad Boy 3.
Mhm.
And I went inside the movies. I'm like, yeah, get a day off. Have a me day. Sitting back like halfway through the movie. And I feel the place shaking. I'm like, I know. Come on,
But you
Abina.
had
Like
an
upgrade that we like feeling that hydraulics and thing. That's when we realized
40.
it was the friggin' earthquake.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is an experience.
Yeah.
Like they're thinking like, what?
Don't
Come on,
leave
Abina,
work.
like,
Don't leave work
upgrade.
again.
We
Yeah.
like
Did they
feeling
give you all
all of-
refund?
yes, they
Okay.
did. Yeah, but I was like after that, it actually took me a while to go back to the movies.
Why you was like nervous?
I wasn't
like,
traumatized, but I was like, yo, the one little day I take off, I go to the movies. Like, this happened?
You ever had to
No.
be in a movie where they had to restart it?
Yeah, that was about
No, I
that was-
haven't.
that was
No, I know.
fun.
Wow.
It was actually Man of Steel that they restarted it for me. Cause back in 2013, they used to do the 3D movies
Why do you know the year, bro?
because that's when Man of Steel came out.
Why do you know the year?
Because
Man
that
of
was
Steel
one of
came
that's
out?
my favorite Superman movie. I know when it came out, but when that movie came out, back then the cinema had like the 3D showings, right?
Yeah,
but-
I remember 3D.
But that showing was not 3D, but they played the 3D reel, so you know it's gonna be like blurry because they have the differences in the lines. So you're just watching this blurry movie for the first 20 minutes, no one's doing anything, and finally they turn it off and then restart the movie.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I had a,
I haven't had that happen to me. So
when I went to go see the F1 film, I kind of, you have a moment where you trying to decide whether or not you should be that person or not that person.
What, to go say something?
Yeah.
You want to be a talker, not a walker?
Nah, you
You
want.
you ever learn about that?
Nah. Oh, I guess.
Talker walkers, like in restaurants? You
Mm-mm.
never learn about that?
Mm-mm.
no.
Customer service, they teach you like there are certain types of customers who will talk, customers who will walk. They say the walkers are more dangerous than the talkers because the walkers won't let you know what's wrong, but then they'll go say it, right? So you have to learn how to spot the walkers and preempt that.
Learned something new tonight.
Nah, I felt this lady playing me, man. This lady was in my seat when I got there.
And you showed her the ticket?
No.
No, I didn't show the ticket.
Knew it.
I had that quick moment. It was like, do I want to be that person?
Of course you're in
know.
my seat. What are you talking about?
Hello.
That person, she's that person.
Yeah,
This what I'm saying,
That's like being in the plane, knowing you're that person that
No,
didn't
Now the
pick
plane is
that seat. No.
the plane is different.
Listen, well, don't get me wrong. There are some
I
people
got, I got Chris up.
Hold
No.
on. Were you in VIP?
Yeah,
Then
No.
no. If you were regular, I'd be like, okay, go get the next one.
yeah. So I was late. It was to the F1 movie. I was late, and I had some food in my hand. It was just me. It was like, it's one of you leave midday work, like you clock out. I'm gonna go take a me time, whatever. Go to the movie. It's starting. It's two white ladies sitting in the middle chair, like straight to the screen or whatever. And one of them is mine that I paid for.
Oh, they want to sit together.
I guess or whatever, but they were over. I guess they could have went over one more, but they were dead center. It was Brad Pitt. I guess I don't know. So I'm pulling up there and I'm like, yo, I got my stuff in my hand. I'm like, oh, this is me, and she's looking up at me like,
Oh no.
yeah, and I'm like, do I want to be the?
So what did you do?
You let her guilt you into
Yeah.
getting her the seat. Victor, you a punk,
She
yo.
didn't guilt me, but I was
She
like,
guilt you.
Nah, she didn't guilt me. I was
she
like,
didn't buy
Oh,
you
it's the
something?
nice little lady right here. I don't want to offend her. Let me just be the gentleman and go take the seat
I
that
just
sucks.
sat right next to her. I was like,
Let me
yo.
go take the seat that sucks.
But at 10 minutes later, I was like, the in me wanted to. I was like, let me just.
If that was the other way around, you were getting up.
I know, and that's why I let my people down. I feel disgusted with
I'm
myself.
disgusted by you too.
I feel disgusted.
Everybody
with myself.
DM Victor when you see this.
I let these white ladies gas me up, bro.
We didn't even need to guess that, Chris. We know Victor wasn't gonna say nothing. He looked like he a man that gonna walk up and be like, "Excuse me,
Oh
ma'am,
no, I've done it before, but I was like in that
Please.
moment, I was like, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, right.
It's the podcast.
Mm-mm.
It's changed me.
Mm-mm.
It's changed me.
Christian, you know who I is, huh? You know, hit him with that. You lift up the hat. You don't know who I is, huh?
Yeah, I'd been on CNS. He saw. We were so scared. You know, he was threatening. He was big and dark skinned. Let's get out of here
With a
real
hoodie.
quick. I didn't have no hoodie too. Yeah. Todd needs to go. Todd is busy. Shout out to Road Rock. We need to get Road Rock on board.
I also want to say we get people that message us that want to come on for certain things, and it's like, oh, we want like a group of people to come. I was like, we can't host a group of people. They're like, oh no, we have like 5-6 people. I'm like, that's not feasible.
yeah,
One or two guests. That's it.
See, Chris is the man that just straight and direct.
Chris has had his moments too. Chris not always on like this.
Oh, and I like
He be part. Look at him cursing though. Let's get out of here real quick. So, Sam, thank you for joining us. It's been a long time.
Yes, it was great to come hang out, see you guys.
Since you and Kristen do the political show that we had lined up.
You guys see Chris took it to another level.
Try and give us homework.
Chris switched out on us. Chris is a culture and arts expert now.
He's also doing his.
He's going to be leaving the pod soon to do his
analyst.
own podcast. He's going on a rival
I
network.
don't know what the...
He's getting offers and stuff. He's leaving us. Look at him. Quiet. No. What? Go ahead, Karen. Let me hear it now. Yeah. All right. So, yo, shout out to people who listen to the show.
Catch me on CNN. HDTV.
So this is the last time listeners. We appreciate you. You know where to find us. You can find us on IG at PodLinkUp, or you can message Chris directly if you have any concerns and you want to complain and vent. Message Chris. So yeah, for those of you sitting in traffic, you at home doing dishes, doing your chores, you're at work, watch us on the YouTube, watch us on the Compass. We appreciate the support. Hopefully we'll be here same time, same place next week. You've been listening to the Link Up Podcast.